you, Ruth, for giving your time today to speak to me about your volunteering. Can you tell me, where do you volunteer?
I volunteer with Guide Dogs Cymru.
And what do you do as a volunteer?
I have got a few different roles with Guide Dogs Cymru. I am a fundraiser. That was my initial role with them when I started, just over 2 years ago. I'm a fundraiser. I'm also now a qualified My Guide. This means that I can go out and I can safely guide a visually impaired or blind person around town, take them out for a day or so, and just know the different techniques needed in guiding them safely. I am also a qualified speaker, so I can go out to organisations and groups and schools and talk about the fantastic work that guide dogs do. And I'm also a trade secretary for the group in Carmarthenshire.
Fantastic. Many varied roles then.
Yes.
Fantastic. So what made you decide to volunteer with the guide dogs?
Initially, my interest for guide dogs was due to sponsoring a guide dog puppy that many people do, and it's amazing. And then I decided I needed to do some voluntary work for myself. I wanted to volunteer, and I came to see yourself, Trish, here at Cavo, thinking about where maybe I would like to volunteer, and the opportunity with guide dogs, it was there, it was in Ceredigion, and I decided that's where I want to volunteer.
So what's the best part of being a volunteer?
The best part about volunteering with Guide Dogs Cymru is the people that you get to meet. I've made some fantastic friends who are either volunteering with guide dogs themselves or who are visually impaired and have benefited from owning a guide dog. You get to meet those people when you're out and about talking, and you really get to understand the importance of doing the role that we do by fundraising and promoting for guide dogs. The people that I've met, I'm hoping that they'll be friends for a long time. The experiences that we've had with guide dogs as well. I've had numerous training events that I've been fortunate to be on. We've done loads of different experiences. We've done tea parties, we've done pamper evenings, even done an abseil up in North Wales last year as a fundraiser for guide dogs.
Wow.
But it's still promoting guide dogs as well, and it's putting me out of my comfort zone and doing something that maybe I wouldn't necessarily have done. But as I say, yeah, the training that I've received from guide dogs is amazing. It really is good.
Sounds like many skills have been developed and new experiences gained.
Of course, yes, yeah. Even as a My Guide, I can now know how to guide somebody around safely. With the training, I was on a speaker training course the other day, and it just gives you that confidence to be able to stand up in front of a room full of people. Either be 5 people in that room or there's 20, 30 people in that room. It gives you the confidence and just those few skills to be able to do that, to be able to stand up confidently and just talk about something that you're really interested in as well.
Fantastic. So, are there any downsides to the volunteering?
One of the main downsides for myself in volunteering is that I work full time, and many of the events that happen with guide dogs are on during the week, and I have to say no to those events because I'm working. So for me, myself personally, the downside is that having a full-time job, you're not able to commit as much as I would like to commit to guide dogs. I'm able to do weekends, I can do evenings. A lot of people who are retired, they do days. The commitment that you give to guide dogs is what you can give. For myself, the only downside is I can't give as much as I'd like to give.
Fantastic, thank you. So, lastly then, would you recommend volunteering to others, and maybe why?
Oh, absolutely. I think everybody should volunteer. Everybody should do it. It's an experience. It can build your confidence. If you're somebody who's quite shy and you're at home a lot of the time, it's something for you to get up in the morning, get out of the house and go to do. The experiences that you get, the training that you can get from it. A lot of people volunteer, and when a job comes up, an opportunity for them to be employed by that organisation then, it's a way in as well. I think volunteering, it's something that, yeah, definitely everybody should do. I'm doing it because I'm volunteering with somewhere that I'm really passionate about. I volunteer with guide dogs because I like what they do. I like the ethos. I like what they're trying to change people's lives. They're changing people's lives with guide dogs, and that's amazing for me. That's amazing, and I that's why I volunteer with them.
That's brilliant. Thank you for talking to us today about your experience as a volunteer. I hope it will continue to be as positive and you know, are you as passionate as you have been today to talk about it?
I hope so, and thank you very much for you, Trish. You were the one who guided me along to the guide dogs opportunity through Cavo, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome very much.
Diolch.